Hey there, I'm Chris with Sun & Property Management. We serve the greater Charlotte area, and today I want to tell you 4 reasons that you shouldn't rent out your home. Not that you should, but that you shouldn't. Okay, there are probably a lot more reasons than 4. You've heard a lot of them. I'm not going to cover all of them, but we're going to talk about 4 that I think are kind of important. So there are a lot of times where it really does make sense to rent out your house, and real estate is quite frankly one of the better ways to build wealth in this country. But sometimes it may not be exactly right for you. So number 1 would be you're undergoing some sort of financial hardship, or there's some big financial opportunity where you need to have access to the equity in the house that you're looking to sell. And there's really no other way to get that much cash other than liquidating that house. You don't have enough savings, or you can't take out a loan, or there's some other thing that needs to happen where you got to get that equity out of that house. Or you've kind of exhausted all other options around that. The second would be emotional hardship. Now, I say emotional hardship, but really it's like you've got a strong attachment to the property. It's a house your mom raised you in, and there's just no way that you could really ever get over if something happened to that property. If a tenant had a stain on the carpet, you would take personal offense to it. Or you would just always be concerned about what the property's looking like, or you're thinking you might want to live there again one day, and you just can't stand the thought of someone else living in your space. If you can't get over those things, it's going to be really, really difficult for you to be a landlord, even if financially it's not a problem. And that would be a time that I would recommend you not rent out your house, or go buy another investment property, sell that house, go buy another investment property that you don't have an emotional attachment to. All right, number 3, you can't afford the cash flow. So there are going to be a lot of times, depending on the property, that you may actually have some negative cash flow. So if you can't save up at least 3 to 6 months of rent in a buffer account, or you can't afford the cash flow that goes with the property, even if financially the whole transaction or investment makes sense, but each month you have to pay in a little bit, which can happen, then that would be a time to not rent out your home. And the last thing would be, if you own a mint and you can print your own money, then of course you don't need real estate. And kind of what I mean by that is, because real estate has such a high return on investment typically, or a lot of houses will, if there is some other investment that you can do that's a lot lower risk, that's a lot easier, that's a much higher return, and oftentimes that return would need to be well into the double digits from a percentage perspective, then that might be a case where you wouldn't want to rent your home. So just to recap real quick, you're undergoing some sort of financial hardship, can't tap into the money in the other than tapping into the money in the home by selling it, or you emotionally just can't let go, or can't get your head around someone else living in that house, or you can't afford the monthly cash flow repairs when they come up, or you've got some other awesome, amazing investment opportunity that's going to deliver strong double-digit returns. Those would be instances to think about not renting out your house. Again, Chris Claflin with Sun & Property Management. Please feel free to let us know if we can help in any way at all. Our contact info is below, and I am wishing you a brighter life through real estate.